I'm delighted to be here today as we officially open the new Korovou office of the Legal Aid Commission, another milestone development delivered by my government in our mission to bring judicial services to the doorstep of everyone in Fiji, every Fijian and everywhere in Fiji. Later today, as you have heard, I will be in Tailevu, where I will open another legal aid office to serve even more Fijians in our Western Division. And with the 2 openings today, there will now be 11 branches of the Legal Aid Commission serving Fijians on Tailevu, up only from 2 in 2007. So 2007 to 11 in 2018. And as you've heard, we'll be opening more in the next couple of months. Now that, ladies and gentlemen, is a record of which we can all be very proud of. That rapid expansion of legal aid offices providing free legal services in Fiji is owed to by my government's unwavering commitment to justice, to equal opportunity and to equal access to services for ordinary Fijians, no matter where they live in our country. This new office opening, along with all of the development and services delivered and expanded under my leadership, is all part of the same consistent agenda carried out by my government over the past decade. That agenda has put our economy on track for a historic 9 straight years of economic growth and brought unemployment in Fiji to a 20-year low. That agenda has brought unprecedented infrastructure development to every corner of the country. And that agenda has catered to those who are most vulnerable in Fiji, protecting those historically on the margins of society and bringing them into the fold of our national life and prosperity. And our commitment to expanding access to legal services is a critical part of that mission to build a more caring and more inclusive Fiji. It was back in early 2015 that I officially opened the Legal Aid Commission Nosori office, an office that has now that has provided legal services free of charge to many in your communities these past 3 years. But my government was not content with the length and difficulty of travel Fijians in Korovou has to make to the Nosori office. That is why we have gone even further. And I'm proud to open this new legal aid office, an office that will make the services offered by the Legal Aid Commission even more accessible for you and your families. Right here in your community, a team of professional staff will be available to provide individuals with an annual income of less than $15,000 with free counsel. Free counsel on a range of legal matters, including legal services in the areas of family, criminal and civil law. And we are flexible with that income threshold to those of you who may be in circumstances beyond your control. If you have additional family members like cousins or aunties who depend on you, or you are in some sort of financial bind, my government will work to cater for your needs. They can also provide advice free of charge to anyone, assisting with witnessing documents such as birth certificates, academic transcripts and so on, dealing with landlords and tenants-related issues, drafting wills, and helping with probate matters. And with their knowledge and expertise to help guide you, you can all, more easily than ever before, wield the tremendous power of the rule of law for your benefit and for the benefit of your families. Remember, this is free of charge. Today, those of you in Korovou are now working towards one of the many noble aspirations of the Fijian Constitution, the sacred law of our country, by expanding access to our systems of justice to you. Today we are helping realize the right of every woman, every man and child in Fiji to access legal services. Fijians from every walk of life, every level of society, and from every background, regardless of gender, religion, ethnicity, age, socioeconomic status, or fiscal ability. And as of today, the doors of this office are open to every Fijian, and the staff within are ready and willing to serve all of you to the best of their ability. When you do walk through these doors, you will be accessing the full legal services of the Legal Aid Commission, the largest law firm in the country. Again, this financial year, we've increased the allocation to the Legal Aid Commission to a record $8.4 million. And due to year after year of unprecedented funding, I'm proud to say that low-income earners in Fiji have more opportunity than ever before to seek legal aid advice and enjoy the security, assurance, and full protection of the law. In fact, I've been told that well over 40,000 Fijians have been assisted at our legal aid offices throughout the country last year. I also want to make clear that juveniles can utilize the services offered at Legal Aid Office in Fiji free of charge. As a young person, your socio-economic background will not be considered, neither will the socio-economic status of your family. These doors are always open to you, and I encourage young people in need of legal services to take full advantage. The reason offices like this are so important, ladies and gentlemen, is because the law and access to legal services are among the greatest equalizers in Fijian society.
Thank you.
Thanks to the Fijian Constitution, we are all equal in the eyes of the law, and that fundamental truth forms the basis of our common and equal citizenry and our shared national identity. One nation, one people, all of us Fijians. So it is critically important that no Fijian is marginalized in the Fijian judicial system, particularly due to financial constraints. If you need representation, it must be made available, and that is what these offices are about. And that is what the women and men employed in these offices are dedicated to delivering for the Fijian people. Ladies and gentlemen, today it is also my great privilege to officially open a new births, deaths, and marriages office in Korovou, another expansion of essential services that will help bridge the divide between rural and urban communities in Fiji. With the opening of the BDM office, the births, deaths, and marriages office in Korovou, your community needs no longer make a long and arduous journey to access these basic registry services. Instead, you have modern new office space here in Korovou, with the full slate of services offered in any of our major population centers. Here, you can obtain birth certificate, death certificate, and access marriage services. That is only the beginning of my government's work to make BDM services more available to Fijians throughout the country, as we are currently in the midst of very exciting work with the Singaporean Government agency to move BDM registry services in Fiji into the 21st century. Our work is ongoing, but we certainly have some very big announcements to make down the track. As of today, Fijians in Korovou and its surrounding communities have become a part of our national development and national life like never before. With both of these new facilities, you now have the same level of convenience and access to these services that is enjoyed in our urban areas. And I encourage all of you to make the most of these developments. As always, my government's commitment to each one of you is unwavering, and we will continue to come to you with the service and infrastructure you need to make life better and to secure an even brighter future. Pinakabolevu, thank you. God bless you all.
Honorable Prime Minister, thank you for your wonderful speech and for joining us in opening this office for the people of Tailevu.